All right, welcome back to the In the Lab YouTube page. We got a lot we need to talk about. Obviously, the top 5 is in the title, so we got to go over my top 5 for what it's worth. But before we talk about anything, actually go and like this video, subscribe, comment, all that good stuff, because it actually does help, and I would appreciate it. Now, let's get into the video. We got Uncle School versus Nas. I think it's a lot of things that I want to help fix in this space because I've seen a lot of waves go up and down, and I don't want to see this one-on-one YouTube scene crash because it's kind of fun, actually. It's kind of fun, but are we running out of matchups? We got some issues that we need to talk about. Let's get it. Skip all this stuff. All right, so first of all, we got to talk about matchups. Now, we need to talk about ruling. So I think Next Chapter kind of has this figured out really well in terms of fouls. Some people, they do 5 fouls, 5-5-3 or something crazy. Now it's getting downhill early. Make it look easy. So like, some people got to figure it out. Like Next Chapter got to figure it out. I like every other foul, but when you're getting into situations like this, where you're just gonna purposely hit on it, this is what starts it all right here. Hit him on the elbow, air ball. Nas ain't airballing it like that. Like, even if you challenge it, like, come on, like, not that bad. That was like 5 feet short. And it kind of what started it all, and then it just gets worse from here. So check this out. Low by, intentional foul. That was not a play on the ball. Why? And how I know? Okay, so it's just like swipe down on the arm, pushing the back. Whatever though, I don't mind the non-free throw, which they said in the rules that it was gonna be a free throw because that's like clear path, intentional foul, not a play on the ball. Now you get a hit on the elbow, right? What are you gonna get? Air ball. So that's 2 air balls from 2 really good players, and it's just like it's so hard to. I don't even all the way blame the ref. And they got 2 of them out here. And then you get another one. He actually made it. He tried to hit him on the elbow. Now I was just complaining about it right there too. There's a lot. It's a lot of things that actually need to be cleaned up. But then they call that one, which I don't mind though. If you're gonna call it, but keep it consistent all the way through on how you gonna do it. Oh, they were consistent with this elbow stuff though. That's for sure. So he's gonna complain about it. Fell to the ground. Got the foul. Interesting matter because they always had they had the beef and now they became friends for what I understand. Okay, so that's another thing, right? So no call, and he hits the ball away. And this by this street rule, he kind of uses off arm to move him away with the right arm. I'm talking about Nas. But by their rules, which I don't care for these rules, he did hit the ball. But I don't blame the ref for not actually seeing that because that's such a bang bang call, right, it just happened so fast, and Nas went into it like nothing happened. And no question about that one though, that's for sure. So there's a lot of things we got to fix up on, but it's mainly something that I want to talk about kind of in the next. Let's see what happened right here. There it is again, on the elbow. You see him complaining about it. So it's a big problem, right? Because, you got to call these. I don't care what anybody, you got to make this call. Because that really affects a shooter. And that was a foul, too. He was holding him up. But the thing is, Scoop has to do that. Because when Nas dips his shoulder, it's just which leads me to what I want to talk about, weight classes. Now, in a boxing match, wrestling match, any type of fight, football, a lot of things, right? When it comes to the physical part, who you gonna bet on? Somebody who's over 40 pounds or under 40 pounds? You gonna bet on the dude who's taller, stronger a lot of the times, right? And so, clearly, Nas, he's scooping in the gym too, but Nas is like a football player, straight up. And I don't want to play Nas I don't want to play Nas like he don't be playing against good competition, one, and then two, like taller players. But if you look at most of his one-on-ones, especially within the YouTube community, there's nobody that's his size, not even in his tournament. Now, I don't know if you've seen the game versus him and Zay. If you haven't seen that video, you should go check that out. And there's another one guaranteed to happen off the dribble. Look at what happens when he plays against his size closer to his weight. It's a little bit different. Now, I'm not trying to play him because Nas is very good. But when you're dealing with, and if I'm a better person, if I played against Nas and I was able to bet the game, like personally, I think that I could beat them. I could beat them, especially if I had time to plan against them. But here's the problem, though. If I just laced him up and just went out to play, I would bet against myself because he has a 40-pound advantage on him. Right now, probably more than that. And so a lot of these guys, like I would say Scoob, pound for pound, Scoob's more skilled than Nas, and I think he would even probably admit it. Nesco's for sure in terms of having more of a bag. But look at this, though. It's like a little kid, Gardner. Look at his left arm. Just get off of me. And Scoob's flying back. He's flying back. There's no question. Look at what happened with him and Frigga, right? They both split. But I think Frigga personally is the better player. Personally. But get this though. Y'all might be thinking that I'm trying to hate on Nas. Like when we played on Nas, when we played Nas in our little 5-on-5 game, he was going crazy. He's good. He can play basketball. He's a basketball player, through and through. Through and through. I know y'all be wanting to watch that, but I don't. 5-0. And what makes it even worse is when you play in the quote-unquote trenches, which is really just playing in the hood with people standing on the court. That's all it really is. It makes it worse because you have less space. A player like that has a 40-pound disadvantage needs space. Now, what happens if Scoob does a step back? He steps on the dude filming in the brown hood. He steps on his foot and twists his ankle. So you have no room to really operate. And I'm not trying to give Scoob an excuse. It just is what it is. That was nasty, bro.
That's a small guard, man.
Well, even the crowd is saying it. But look at him, though. It looks like the Juggernaut versus like Nightcrawlers. That's fair. But the funny thing about it is I know Scoob, I know Nas, and I know Nesco's not really tripping. They're not tripping off the trench vibe. And it gets worse than what you're looking at right here. It gets worse. Because they start getting even closer. That's another one. On the elbow. And even that little tap right there, it throws you off. And that's why I was telling somebody, man, when I was playing against Nesco, I'm like, man, am I just being a punk? But like, it really was throwing off my shot. And these guys are low-key doing it on purpose. Nas is smart. That's tough. Damn. He didn't hit his elbow on that one. All right, tough shot. I want everybody to know this. This game probably happened over a long time. What you see, whatever, 31 minutes, it probably went longer than that. Some of the stuff that you guys see, I tend to put like most of the game on there. But like if you saw the whole game, you see all the misses. Like this is what one-on-one is, you guys. I know a lot of people just think it's all just buckets, and this is what one-on-one is. It's intimate. Okay, that's a foul. This is a foul. What is this? It's like, that's a foul. Scoob knows it, Nas knows it. I don't know how the ref didn't see it.
You're looking at me like this don't faze me. This don't faze me. There's only 6 months.
That's good D. That's good D. for somebody that's that big, at that height, he moves well. Like, I seen him dunk, like, you know, athletic person. Of course he caught a foul. Okay, my top 5. Let's do this. We need to talk about it. My top 5 is Frigga. It's going to be 5 players. It's Frigga and Nas at 1. Reason why, Nas has played everywhere. So is Frigga, though. Probably more places than Nas, to be honest with you. Going on his tours across the U.S., going out the country. But the thing is, what puts... And they're split. They're split. And one of the games is up to 5 points, so it doesn't really matter. But Frigga has a better jumper. And he's more closer to the weight than Nas is. Nas still got him in pounds. But he's taller. He'll jump. He'll meet you at the rim. He's very physical. Frigga be fouling like crazy. Nas do too. But that's 1-on-1, though. I'm not giving the excuse. So, like, they're tied at 1. And the only reason why I can almost give the edge to... I could give the edge to either one, but there are some players that both of them played that Nas won or Frigga, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, I get that. Tied for a second, or really what third is Nesco and Rob. Now, I want to put BJ and a few other guys like that in the 5th spot. But I'm going to go with Scoob because I like Scoob. He's really good. I'm going to go with Scoob in the 5 spot. He's proven. I've seen it in person. I've had to match up with him at Venice Beach. It wasn't 1-on-1, it's 5-on-5, but like he's good. He's really good. And so there's some other players out there. But here's the thing. This top 5 stuff don't matter to me. Because what I'm getting ready to do is open up the universe.
Is that right there?
I think that
Really?
we should be going off not no YouTube top 5, because let's be real. These guys ain't really no vloggers, YouTubers like that. They're just basketball players. Like me, I'm a content creator. Maybe I spoke too soon because Scoob airballed that without no hand on his elbow. And he was like 10 feet away from the basket. These guys ain't really YouTubers like that. They're basketball players. I'm just be honest with you guys. Who's a YouTuber? Kenny Chow, Cash Nasty, like content creators. Like these guys are like all the next chapter guys. Frigga is a content creator. He edited for a very long time and did it so well that he ended up getting his own team. That's a content creator. So he falls under the YouTube, and in my opinion, he's the best YouTuber. Me, I'm a content creator. I'm an editor, I narrate, all this other stuff. So like with saying all that, we can't just limit all this to top 5 just YouTube. It's stupid. That's stupid to me. What we need to do is open up the world. We need to bring some real good basketball players because Nas is not the best 1-on-1 player. Scoob is nowhere near top 5. I am nowhere in no top 5. Like, there's some really good, but you got to prove it though, right? That's tough. The size difference is too. Like, come on, bro. If he does this to me, I can't get this shot up. He's too big. He's too big. And like I said, it is no coincidence what happens when he plays against somebody his size, his weight. That's good. That got game because you got to have game to play. You can't just show up. Like, this dude is actually like really good. And I give credit. I ain't got no problem with giving credit where credit is due. The dude can play basketball. So that's crazy. Get the gang going. Got some crispy cameras. It's 8-1. First of all, this is a great environment, all this type of stuff, right? This game needed to be played in a gym. You got wind that can affect everything. You got people right there standing on the court. You go for a layup. Not only do you have to worry about Nas or Scoob blocking your shot, but you got to worry about crashing into the gate, crashing into people on the baseline. And I get that they love this environment, but I think that you play this in a gym no matter who wins or loses, it's still like a totally different different feel, different vibe, a different game. Got him on that one. That is exactly what happened last time. He's right about that. So now we're saying that what I told you earlier, it needs to be open. The universe needs to open up. So you're gonna see me matching up against some NBA guys real soon, and a lot of them have. Oh my gosh. A lot of them have committed already to playing next summer for some things that we're gonna do. Hold on, look at this. Look at the MC. he almost stepped right on the MC sneakers. Good move. So you being playing deep, like everybody's playing defense on you. Not only you got weed smoke in the air and people talking crazy, you got an MC on the court, you got people on the court, you got wind. I want to see this game. Oh, okay, come on now. All right, come on. That's a foul. Hey, School was trying to foul him on the elbow. He was trying everything he could do to foul him on the elbow right there. And that's a nasty. Ooh, that was tough. That's a foul, but it's just like, it's one of those things where it's like, how do you ref Shaq when clearly he has the advantage, and if you call ticky-tacks for the smaller player, it looks like kind of messed up. And then vice versa, you know? If you don't call, it's like, how come they get that foul and I don't? That's a good finish. But you see, look at him crashing on the fence. Now I just slam it against the gate. Scoob is laying on somebody's knee. And it's like nobody actually moves. They just go right back into place. Good game. He's complaining about a foul right here. He did get him. It matters though, y'all. I'm trying to tell you it matters. Oh, he's going now. Also somebody I like in my top 5, that's BJ. But I don't have him there because he's still playing actively. Before we even keep going, I want to show you guys this. Go look at this video. You can go look at the Frigga video and all that stuff. Nas versus Zay. When you get a chance, go look at this video right here. I mean, and Zay's very good, and he gave somebody else problems too. But this dude is strong. Looks to be around Nas's height, maybe a little tall. Go look at this video and then tell me, like, then come talk to me about weight class. I know it's going to be a lot of pushback on it, but it's true, though. If I'm playing against, like, an 8th grader that's super skinny, I'm bodying them the whole way to the... Are you kidding me? I'm taking all my advantages, just like how Nas should do, too. And, you know, some of you guys probably know what happened with Nesco versus Nas, but, I mean, just think about it. You don't even have to, like... Yes, Nesco's shifty, but at the end of the day, when a one-on-one where everybody kind of knows each other's moves after a while, you're catching on, you're getting stops on both of the guys are getting stops. It's like, what do you have after that? Are you hitting jumpers? Are they taking? Nas is up taking away space, so you already see the hand on the small of his back. So it's like he's not going to get the first step that he would get against somebody at his size. It all makes sense, but I know it's going to be like, oh, I'm making excuses. It's just the truth. This is how basketball works. So like anybody small guard, you know, you gotta be feisty. Like you gotta, when you're smaller than the other player, you gotta get under them. You gotta try to like body them and get away with little stuff because you don't have the advantage vertically or weight wise a lot of the time. That was like a low key offensive foul right there. Yeah. Wait, he didn't get a. Well, I thought he should have got a free throw right there. Tough. Well, I think that Nas does a good job of challenging. He challenges players. Like for somebody that size, like I'm gonna keep saying, like he moves really well and has like, you know, a pretty solid bag too. See? And you gotta respect this shot. Okay, look at this left foot. Oh my God. I didn't even notice it the first time I watched that. Not calling that in one of the games like this though. I think that I give him credit for is being incredibly, well, him and School do a good job of this. They're incredibly composed for the environment that they're. This doesn't bother them at all. Yeah, he traveled with people. I was traveling too, technically. Tough shot. They're both just incredibly composed and built for these type of environment. He's been doing it since I don't know if you ever seen Hezzy vs. Hood, the first video. That's dang. That was the first time I had seen School, and it was in a trenches type environment. That's it. That's a breakaway foul, right? Gotta be a free throw. Yeah, gotta be. But that's the same thing that we saw in dang. It should be School's ball if you miss an open shot. But you see, that's kind of backwards too. I don't think that it should be School's ball. It should be the foul, especially for like a breakaway. It should be the foul, free throw, and the ball. You're not making a play on the ball. And then on top of that, if he would have made that, that only equals 1 point. Oh, dang, they didn't call that one either. Nah, that's crazy. I'm not a fan of refs in a one-on-one. I'm not a fan of refs. I think there almost needs to be like just a replay committee, like for once you call a foul or whatever. I don't know. I don't know the fix to this, but look how hard it is for these guys to just call a regular game. And now it just turns into like this. Look at this. And look how he's playing the wrong sport, y'all, I'm telling you. Nas would be in the league. He'd be in the NFL if he was playing for. Comment what position he'd play. He tight, so. He purposely hit him on the elbow, and the funniest part is Nas is making it. He don't feel it. School he got 40 pounds on School. Bye-bye. That's tough. That boy can play. So I'm gonna tell y'all a story. So like there was a few years back where the 5-on-5 scene was going. Remember everybody was playing 5-on-5 stuff. Everybody was playing 5-on-5. I had a squad. Ball is life, East and West. all this stuff. It was 5-on-5, right? And I was like, man, like they're gonna run out of matchups. I remember saying it, but it was like the bag was crazy. Never got that tournament that I said that should happen. Nobody ever did it. I thought it was so stupid. It was too expensive to fly all these guys out and only get one game. Now you get do a Nesquik event and get what? They getting 3 games out of this? I do a tournament, I get 7 games, you know? But I knew the wave was gonna go down because of that reason, for money reasons. So now the one-on-one thing is like, now the matchups are gone. I mean, we're probably never gonna get Rob versus Nas. Whatever. I doubt the Frigga versus Nas happens anytime soon. It should, because it'd be a win for the community. And so what happens now? That's why I come in. That's why I'm ranking guys, and I'm gonna help. By the rankings, you're gonna know, look at this stuff. This is crazy. This is nuts. I mean, come on. Is that who uploaded the video too? Because somebody uploaded the video, and he misses it too. He a better man than me, because I'd have flipped out if somebody was that close. I can't. That's what I told her. If you do a step back, he in the crowd. I'd have flipped out. I'd have probably asked for the ball back. It's tough. That's what I'm saying. Next chapter has that figured out, where you can still get the trenches vibe. Everybody running on the court. I get it for video aesthetics or whatever, right? But like, it's still organized. Y'all thought I was lying about that weed smoke. I don't know if y'all saw it enough. So yet again, this is an intentional foul. This is second and third. That's a first down for sure. What are we talking about? Like, but the thing is, like, styles makes fights, you guys. Like weight class, all this stuff, it all matters. It all matters. If you know how to match people up better, you're going to get better games. We should never see a Cam So Smooth versus Nas. I'm not, dang. Now he's there, but he bodies him to the floor. And he's flat, his feet are in the air. He makes it too. I'm good at playing against people. I'm good at playing against people that are taller than me, that are bigger than me. But like, I understand when somebody can move like me at 6'7", I don't have the advantage. I'm gonna lose most of those guys. I understand that. This is crazy. Do y'all agree or disagree with a lot of stuff I'm saying? Like, you're seeing it in real time. Scoob is like that, bro. I'm telling y'all. One-on-one, he's like that. Now, I know some people that are, you know, that are the real deal, that I can match up with them. And if y'all been watching the Tournament of Power, it's by no coincidence that those first 4 games that were pretty evenly matched and for the most part went down to the wire. We had Germ, who won by 1. We had Caleb, who lost by 1. We had Dom and Day, who, I don't know, it was like a 4-point game, but it was like, it could have went either way. You had Scoob versus DJ. That was probably the most lopsided game, but for a while it was pretty good. Evenly matched, the height, and a crazy height difference on most of those matches. And if it is, like, I'm doing it for a reason. Germ and Fombi, same size. Like, if I give you a rank, it would make sense. Oh, that's tough. I love that one. I love that one. He left Nas on the floor. No pun. They finally called it. They finally called it. Dang. How many? We need to do like a count. How many times Scoob has been on his back on the ground? How many times has he been on the ground? making that. That boy can shoot, man. I thought that was good defense by Nas. He waited him out pretty good. Dang. Of course it was a foul. Oh, wait, it's game point. I forgot that they're going to 15. That's a game, right? I'm gonna bring some more people on the scene, so you get on Nas some better competition. Because right now, it would seem that he's a #1 player on YouTube, right? Go watch this game. Go watch this game and then tell me, because that means you got to play Zay again if you really #1, because he beat you. Frigga beat you. I don't think he's #1 in my opinion, but I mean, like I said, I want to know what y'all think about the weight classes, because this actually matters to me. We need weight classes. We need weight class, because if we don't get weight classes, it's just going to get out of hand, and it's going to be mismatched, and you want to see good games. Next Chapter has done a good job for the most part, in my opinion, of matching. They could do a better job, but just making matches, matching people up, making good games. They've done a good job. I think most people have, but it's just like it could be a lot better. And once you add that, you can cross over if you want and play on somebody else's terms, but this is what you're going to get. But if that's what you guys want to see, just having that #1 spot is not going to matter in a year or so, because I'm going to bring a lot of NBA guys onto the scene, ex-NBA, and I've played against some of them, and I can tell you that there are some different monsters out there. I mean, unbelievable. And the thing is, they're not guys, right? Like, they lace them up the same. They put their underwear on the same. Like, what are we talking about? Like, they're still human beings. They're just better. And a lot of them are taller. I will reveal that to you guys pretty soon.